Hey everyone, it's Tammy Salamone, the Pink Survivor. So today I thought we'd go back and just kind of talk about my exact diagnosis, because sometimes you can't find it in all my videos, and I thought it would be nice to kind of just recap quickly like how I was actually diagnosed with breast cancer. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Please share this channel, and I appreciate all your comments and your likes, and it really does help a lot. Okay, so just quickly, my diagnosis kind of went this way. Back in 2017, January of 2017, I just go in for a routine mammogram. And I had no symptoms, no signs, nothing was bothering me. I was actually kind of busy and really didn't even want to go in for this mammogram, but I did. So that was January of 2017. Then they called me back for additional images, and I kind of put it off. So it was exactly a month later. I went back in February of 2017, and they did a ultrasound. Then they said that they wanted to do a needle biopsy. So I said, okay, I scheduled that, came back, and then they said that they would call me to let me know if I had breast cancer or not, or if I wanted to come into the office. And I said, no, just call me. So then a few days later, the doctor did call and said I had breast cancer. I was completely shocked. I was probably feeling, at that time in my life that I was so healthy. I was exercising all the time, eating right, sleeping. I don't drink really hardly at all. I don't smoke. I was really, really surprised, especially being a personal trainer too. Then I ended up having to go back for an ultrasound guided biopsy and an MRI and a second MRI. And the shocking thing about that is that I had all of those different scans and tests and biopsies and everything. But eventually, when I did make my decision to have my double mastectomy, they didn't find the second tumor. It was so pushed so far back along the chest wall. It had been missed by all of those scans and biopsies and everything. So that is kind of, a blessing in disguise that it was found, because it ended up being, I'm sorry, I should have told you, the first tumor was DCIS, which is ductal carcinoma in situ. And that's considered stage 0. So they're thinking, we've caught this early, everything's going to be great. The second tumor ends up being IDC, which is invasive ductal carcinoma, and it's stage 1. Now, still everything's moving forward, and I'm just going to eventually on May 1st have my double mastectomy. But it's the problem that the second tumor that was invasive comes back as HER2 positive. So that's why everything ended up changing after my surgery, and I end up having chemo and Herceptin for a year. So I hope that just kind of gives you just a little quick kind of rundown of what happened. And then of course I have my other videos that continue on after that. All right, thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you guys next time.